Yo, are you struggling to land clients for your agency? If so, I have the perfect video for you. It's going to teach you all about how to get them with email marketing. But the cool thing is you can also use this for Facebook. If you're sending messages on Facebook, you can use the same strategy or tactics to help you with in-person meetings, networking, cold calling, because of the fact that it all kind of theoretically applies to the same type of conversation that you're going to be having with these businesses. So we're going to go through a bunch of templates on how to get that done the right way. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. Here we go. Alright guys, so like I said in the intro, we're going to go over a bunch of different email subjects and templates that you guys need to be using. We have about 4 templates, 4 subjects, and 4 templated styles of emails that we're going to give you guys in this video that have worked no matter what the business, what the industry, what the niche, who the customer is, whatever. And it's because of the fact that they're designed specifically to gain interest in someone who might not know who your business is if you're sending cold emails. Alright, but before we get into these examples, there's a couple things I want to note. When you're trying to reach out to clients for your marketing agency, or even if you're trying to do this with, say someone else, like your client's contacts, or you're trying to get new leads with emails in general, right, for your clients. The one thing you want to note is that specifically if you're trying to get clients for your agency, you don't want to be sending these emails to the info@businessname.com or the general, inquiry email address. The reason being is because that is not that person's email address, the decision maker being that person that you're trying to reach, okay? So what I recommend is getting the email address of the person that matters, and then CCing or carbon copying the info address in that email as well. So you're sending it to 2, not just the main person, but also the info address, just in case the main person doesn't get it, and then their admin will get it and maybe forward it on to them. But primarily, the email address that you're trying to deal with is the person who owns the business or the decision maker themselves, okay? So don't try and send it to a general email. Another thing that I want you guys to know is that open rates for emails are not always the greatest, right? It is a numbers game, okay? So we'll break it down basically. It is a numbers game. If you reach out to 100 people and these emails get 35% opens, that doesn't mean that 35% of those people are going to reach out to you. It means you got 35% open rate. A conversion rate from emails is much lower, 1%, 2% at the most, okay? So you should expect out of the 35% that open it, 1 or 2% of those people to respond back to you. All right, so you really have to be churning out a lot of these cold style of emails. So what I recommend is getting a list of people that you want to reach out to, building all these emails out in one day, and then letting them go. But let's get into these 4 subject lines. We're going to cover the subject lines first, and then we're going to go into the actual email content itself. First subject line, okay? Intro, and then their name. Why are we doing that? Because it's their name. They love their name. People love to hear their own name. It's the sweetest sound that you can hear, all right? And when you know their name, it makes it more personalized. They're like, oh, okay, well, this person knows my name. It makes them feel like you know them. It's not just like, hey, random person, or hey, guy, here's this stuff you want to check out. No, you're saying, hello, John. That's it. Hello, John. In the subject line. Or, hey John, how's it going? Something like that, right? You could also do, hello, my name is Jordan, or hello, my name is Jordan with Rest of Our Marketing. Something like that, okay? And it's giving an introduction. So people are, when you try to introduce yourself to someone, when someone tries to, when someone tries to come up to you and say, hey, my name is this, it automatically piques your interest. It is something psychologically that goes off in your brain and says, okay, who is this person? Why are they trying to connect with me? And maybe I should connect with them. It spikes your curiosity, basically. And then outside of that, intro, your name, your company. And then you could do intro, their name, their company. Okay, those are 3 different versions of the same subject line that we want to work with. Okay, so the number 2 subject line that you're going to want to try and use is quick request. All right, you don't have to put the quotations, but you do just leave the email subject line straight up as quick request, all right? And the reason why is because, again, you're saying, well, what is this person trying to request of me? What are they trying to ask of me? And a lot of people, I'm telling you right now, out of all of the emails they're not getting something like this. Short, simple, but it's also saying, hey, let me ask you something really quick. Can I request something of you? Can I have a couple seconds of your time? You're saying quick, which lets them know it's going to be fast, it's not going to take a lot of their time, and a request. You're not demanding anything, you're just saying, hey, can I ask you this quickly, okay? Great subject line to start with, and it's guaranteed to get you 35% open rates or better. Okay, so the third one that we're going to look at is trying to connect. If you guys don't understand why that one works, it is, above your head. But basically, guys, what you need to understand, when someone says trying to connect, they're saying, okay, I want to connect with you. I want to build a relationship with you. I want to get to know you. People love talking about themselves, right? So if I'm trying to connect, if psychologically my brain is saying, okay, this person's trying to get to know me, and that means I get to talk about myself, people love that, right? They love talking about themselves. So it is an ego style of email subject line. It caters to that person's ego. It says, hey, I like you. I want to get to know you. Tell me about you. So it gets them to open that email. So then from there, you have to have some, enticing email content. But this will get them to open that email because, again, you're trying to connect with them. You're trying to get to know them. And people love to make friends, especially if they're business owners or high-level executives. They're typically into the networking type of space or idea or, theology. Well, it's not even theology. That was completely wrong word. Theory. You guys get what I'm trying to say. They're into networking, which means this subject line is going to work just about, 1 out of 3 times every single time. So the fourth and final subject line that we're going to talk about is going to be the name of their company. And again, you're going that personalized route. If you guys haven't caught on yet, the whole idea behind subject lines is to make it personalized, make it relate to them, okay? The more you can make an email or content in general, like if you guys haven't learned that yet, this is what we preach when you're writing content, come out with YouTube videos, blog articles, whatever, the more, or even Facebook ads, Instagram ads too, the more personalized you can make these email subject lines and the email itself, the content itself, the more it doesn't seem templated or like, you're just another business trying to get in touch with them, the more likely they are to open this email. And again, it's because it's personalized. When people feel like you know them, it gives them more of a reason to trust and get to know your information. All right, because it's all about trust. If you know my name, for some reason in my head that says, okay, maybe this person knows who I am, which makes them begin to build that, trust with you. All right. So another important subject line. I know I haven't been changing these numbers out here, but that is number 4. So now we're going to get into the actual content that you want to include in your emails. All right, guys. So in this next part, we're going to talk about the email copy itself. So what you should actually say once you get them to open that email. All right. So we have, 4 different subjects, or not 4 different subjects, but 4 different templates that you're going to want to look at when you actually use, email marketing to reach out to these people. And even, if you're reaching out to them in Facebook messaging, you can use this exact copy to do the exact same thing. So let's go into number 1. All right, number 1 is for cold email samples. Okay, so the subject line is, hey, first name or business name, or you can even do the intro as, hey, first name or business name. I hope I'm not bothering you. Could you please refer me to whoever is in charge of the business name? All right, social media / Facebook page. So who is in charge of the business name, social media, or Facebook page? Can you refer me to that person? Thank you for your time, and then comma your name. That's it. Plain and simple. Why, you notice I didn't go into a ton of explanation. I didn't say I offer digital marketing services. I didn't say I can get you more leads with a Facebook pixel. All I did was ask a simple question to get them to respond to me and say, this person's in charge. When they tell me who that person is, if it's not the person I'm already talking to, then I'm going to get their information and I'm going to send this same email to them or a different follow-up email to them saying, hey, are you in charge? I was told you were in charge of social media for this business. Is that true? And then they're going to respond, yes or no, blah, blah, blah. And then you continue your conversation from there, but it gets your leg in the door. And remember, once you get that person who you're trying to talk to and, you get them to actually respond, send them some value as quickly as possible. Don't try and sit there and sell them your services. You do not need to sell that person until your second meeting with them. That's the first time you should start selling, okay? So that's the first one. I don't know why I'm looking at my board. I'm going off my phone for this one. All right, so the second one is going to be, hey, first name or business name. Again, the intro to that email is super simple, all right? I'm sorry to trouble you. Would you be so kind as to tell me who is responsible for business names, social media, and how I might be able to get in contact with them? So in the first one, you notice we didn't even ask for their contact information. That is a way you can test, and you're like, seriously, the small little change like that will get more responses. By not asking the contact information, you'll probably get more responses than if you ask the contact information. Okay? Think of it like a funnel, all right? When you get someone to sign up through like your landing page or ClickFunnels, the more information you try to collect, the less likely you are to get a result, right? Same thing applies to this email marketing. So the more questions you ask, the less likely you should think you're going to get a result, all right? Let me see. Can you give me their information so I can get in contact with them? Regards, your name. And again, guys, if you guys are wanting these templates, we're actually going to leave them in the description below so you can actually just copy and paste them right from there. We actually might have a link in the description below. Actually, yeah, that's probably what will happen. There will be a link in the description below for you to get a copy of this template. So make sure that you're checking that out. But yeah, all of these templates will be included there. Also, guys, before we move on to these last little bit, because these last two are really, really cool, before we move on to that, I don't want to forget, if you guys have liked this video so far, if this is going to be super helpful for you, throw a like down there, and also make sure that you're subscribing so that you can get all of this valuable information that we put out on a regular basis 3 times a week, all kinds of new training and videos, plus there's tons of stuff. Check out the description. You guys get what I'm saying. Let's get into these last two templates. All right, so number 3, the subject would be, can you point me in the right direction? So here's another subject line for you. There's a bonus. Can you point me in the right direction? You're trying to get information from them. It's intriguing. It's like, oh, okay, well, what's this person trying to find out, right? So can you point me in the right direction? That's the subject line. Then you would say, hey, first name or business name. I'm sorry to trouble you. Would you be so kind as to tell me who is responsible for insert your biggest pain point here that resonates with your ideal customer, or insert function like sales or recruiting, and how I might get in touch with them. So basically you're saying, I'm sorry to trouble you. Would you be so kind as to tell me who is responsible for, let's say they aren't collecting any leads with their Facebook page and you notice they don't have the pixel set up, right? So would you be so kind as to tell me who is responsible for managing your Facebook page and ad campaigns, and how I might be able to get in touch with them? As you guys can see, all of these are pretty much the same, but they're different styles. They ask different questions. They're for different stages of the cold emailing process. But guys, you can see why these are effective. You're not asking them, you're not trying to sell them anything. You're literally going to them and saying, hey, I'm trying to get some information. That's it. And then once you get the right information, then you can continue to move forward, okay? All right, guys, so the 4th and final email is actually going to be a pitch email. So this is a little bit different from the first 3 because the first 3 are just getting introductions, trying to find information. This one does, kind of the same thing. It's still in the introductory phase, but you're able to pitch them pretty easily, and it's usually pretty effective, okay? So, hey, business name. I hope this email finds you well. I am reaching out to you because I noticed that your business, so business name, doesn't have a Facebook page yet. My company, Rest and Bar Marketing, actually runs Facebook pages for businesses just like their business name. And again, we're saying the business name because it makes it more personal. It helps it resonate with them a little better. In doing so, we are able to create a closer bond between your customers and your business, or we are able to increase your revenue substantially. That's what you could say there. All right. So then the next part, right beneath that, you would list how to do it, strategically targeting customers through Facebook. Whatever, little bullet points you want to put there, 3 to 4 bullet points. Don't do any more than that. If you would like to discuss how my business can help your business, let's jump on a brief phone call. Shouldn't take any more than 5 to 10 minutes. My name, my phone number. And that's it. But you can see why this email is a little different, all right? It's a pitch, but it's a very, very close, small pitch. It's not something super serious. It's not something that is super in their face, but it's definitely more in the face than the other emails that we were just talking about, right? So you can see why these emails are so effective. It's because we're getting personalized. We're not taking too much of their time. We're not being spammy with it. We're just saying, hey, I need some information. Are you willing to give me this information? If not, cool. I'll go on to the next business. And the last email we just talked about, hey, just, really quickly, I noticed you didn't have this. Just wanted to show you this is what we're able to do. This is how we do it really quickly. If you'd like to set up a quick 5 to 10 minute phone call, we can do that, and we can discuss your options and maybe even do a free consultation with you. Provide them some value. But guys, these are the email templates that work. They seriously they work. They're proven to work, not only in this industry, but in every other industry. And it's again because of the fact that you're getting personalized. So again, if you guys are wanting these templates, make sure to check in the description below. We're going to leave a link so you can get all of these templates for email marketing and trying to land clients. Outside of that, make sure you leave a like and a comment below letting me know which one of these emails you've tried that's worked for you. And if you have another subject line or email template that's been working for you, I would love to see what you guys are using that works for you. So leave that in the comments below as well. Outside of that, new subscribers, make sure y'all subscribe so you don't miss out on any updates. Hit that notification bell as well. Returning visitors, I don't want to forget about y'all. You know, I love y'all because y'all always keep me, you know, going. You always engaging and leaving comments and all that stuff. So I appreciate you. And to say how much I appreciate you, each week on our live videos, we do a live video every single Thursday. We're going to start giving away one mentorship program every single week. So that's 4 mentorship course giveaways every single week. You guys get them. Basically, that giveaway is going to include a month of free training where we do 4 live videos every single week. You get the documents, you get downloadable templates, plus the fact that if you win, you're going to get some of the previous videos that we've recorded as well. So super valuable. I mean, that giveaway alone is probably worth at least $500 from all the content that we're going to give you. So if you guys are interested in that, you want to make sure you subscribe because, again, you're not going to get it if you don't subscribe. I'm not giving it away to someone who isn't subscribed. I'll tell you that much right now. You have to be subscribed. You have to be engaged because if you're not, then I know you're not really serious about what you're doing. So get subscribed, leave comments, leave likes so that way other people can check this stuff out. Make sure you check the description below so that way you can get these downloadable templates and all kinds of free training that's down there, guys. But that is it. I hope this one helped you guys out. Until next time, Serial Entrepreneur out. Later.
Ready to start living the 6-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.